tuone hivi tumekuja na pesa. Pewa, lewa, pewa, lewa. Midnight train, oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train.
You're not tuned. Pull it up again. Pull it up again. Pull it up again.
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara.
This is Radio Ara,
home of African music.
Amka wacha kulala bro, situvae faster na here we go. Uko ndani naona kuna watoto wamevua nguo eti kuna joto. Rumba sakata kamata madada tamu kama kashata. Oh my God! Oh my God! Sijali Thursday nangoja Friday la la ula la 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 ula la 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 ula la 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 ula la 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 steady rocking on the midnight train, steady rocking on the midnight train, oh Lord, steady rocking on the midnight train to Zion, to Zion.
Bado when you lay, bado na kufeel baby vile. Bado na kufeel baby vile. Ukiwa mbali nakonda sana, nikikuona ninapagawa. Bado when you lay, bado na kufeel baby vile.
We bado na kufeel vile. Hey, that is a whole mashup, yo.
Nakupenda sana, nakupenda ukiwa mbali bado wewe ni yule no matter how far you are.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Am I preaching right now?
Hallelujah.
Say hallelujah.
Praise the Lord.
What?
There. With the cheesy.
No matter how where you are.
Manze.
Hey, I love that song.
Ata mimi I love that. I love the beast of everything. Like jamani, people are talented out there. And here people are busy working.
Workship. Anyway, what are you talking about today?
Today we are talking about the workship that really affects the people here in diaspora. Jamani, that's why you see, the other day I was being asked by one of my aunties, Wajiko. Oh, I'm going to translate it for you. Why are you not yet married?
Wajiko?
Why are you not yet married?
Can you say it on this tongue twister language? Can you say it?
Nito Wajiko wageta kuhikanio do wake. Niki kiagete ohike.
Neke weka.
Wewe mwiretu modaka mono. You're very beautiful and very
wewe mwiretu wakua? Modaka. Wewe mwiretu
modaka. Now why are you still not married?
What did you say?
Jamani, it's work.
It's work. Workship.
Our workship is really affecting.
So today you want us to talk about workship.
Please,
here.
And now that you are there to help your needs, can we talk? Because at least ukisema hivi ninajua ni ukweli.
It all depends on which workship are you in. That's what we are talking about. Or which ship are you sailing in? I'm telling you.
Ship power.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
Hey, in any case, or any kind of what?
In any ship.
Any
rulership.
Leadership.
Workship.
Hey. Leadership. Nakwambia, it doesn't matter even if it's a situation like what you're talking about today. It's a workship. We are in that train of workship.
So your auntie Wanjiku decided to fire you directly.
Guy, even she did not even have the
courtesy.
You know that thing of
how dare she?
Let me go slowly on this daughter of mine. No, for who? For who?
Hey, poor you.
I was like, but it's true. Here we get.
Okay, let me be the Wanjiku.
Yeah.
Let me be the Wanjiku. Let me represent the auntie one. No, let me be the uncle now. Because Wanjiku, it might sound weird, me being Wanjiku, and Wanjiku is a woman. Now let me be the uncle. Yes, Wanjiku is the wife. Now I am your uncle. Why are you not married?
Why am I not married?
What is affecting you here in diaspora?
Work.
Workship.
Jamani, do you have ever gotten to a job? Let me tell you about life here in diaspora. For guys who are not understanding out there, why most of us we are still single, even if we are so pretty. I would like, yes, I'm beautiful.
You are pretty.
And beautiful.
Wait, you are pretty.
I'm pretty. I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful.
You look fantamagorgeous.
Yes. Name them all.
You look fantamagorgeous. I am even wondering, why are you not?
Where am I not?
Why are you working so hard?
Because of work.
Now let me ask you, are you the one who is working, or is the men out here that are working?
Now, since I cannot wait on a man.
Yes.
I have to first treat myself how I want to be treated.
That is true.
Yeah, so I can't stay there and just wait on a man. So I have to work on myself, work within myself, and work within na uko nje.
Yani out there you have to represent yourself fully. Yes.
I have to really do what I want to do for myself. So that's why I have to work. So till my husband comes. And you people in diaspora, you can as well
understand that worship has been a problem.
It might be.
So we are married to our work instead of mingling.
Instead of mingling and single and
in diaspora, it's very difficult. This is a very different story.
Please,
you left your villagers back home.
I'm telling
they send you to work. You know those people send you to work. Not even your parents. They don't even care.
No.
If you go back to the village, they are saying we sent you to go and work. They did not send you to come and get married here. Tell your auntie Wanjiku, you sent me here. Is your auntie here, or is in back in the village?
She's back in the village.
She's back in Kenya.
She's back in Kenya.
Auntie Wanjiku, you sent this lady here to come and work. That's why she's not yet married. Pray for her.
I am telling you, please pray for her.
Pray for her.
To get a rich man, I promise. I'm not going to. In fact, I'll stop working and bear children for everyone. So I'll name even her. You know, for us, we name first of all our parents. Now, if she prays for me, I promise I'm going to even name you.
To name the first child Wanjiku, and maybe the uncle is like me, is called Wanjiku. So, so our brothers and sisters in diaspora, they are not married. Let me tell them the truth today. They have not married. They are not getting, because they have married to their jobs.
To jobs. Let me tell you, you get at work in the morning at 5. You have to wake up at 5.
That's your daily routine.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wake up
if
at 5.
If I have to mention mine here, I think I will never get married.
You wake up at 5.
But I'm married.
Yeah, he's married. He's taken. Like whoever don't even try. Whoever.
Let me say that. If I continue, if I give you my plan right now, my wife will run away.
Will run away for
she's
you.
Very patient. She's very patient.
You should be very. He's a very lucky man.
But explain your words. I will give you my plan.
My own is I wake up at 5, and then I have to prepare my son. I have a son. I have a son, and then I have to prepare his breakfast and organize everything for him. Alafu, I go to work. You go to work, you are dealing with the situationships that are there. In situationships, I mean, we are dealing with different types of people at work.
Yes.
Utoke 5, you get out at 1700 in the evening. 1700, you go home. Your son is waiting. My son is waiting for me to cook everything. It's okay. He's my baby. And then after that, I have to help him with his homework. By the time even I'm drinking a single, after even while helping his homework, I have to multitask. Cooking and multitasking. Cooking, doing his homework, cleaning, because you know the houses with kids
must be looking somehow.
Yes. And you know with the kids it's never like the cleanest. You have to always like take everything after him. Hata ukimwambia, you know, for guys I came to understand it makes sense when the things are all scattered. By the way, I came to understand the other day.
I hope Auntie Wanjiku, she's listening. That's why they are not getting married in diaspora.
Imagine, and then in the evening, you don't even, by the time you sit down to watch the news, you cannot even gather any kind of information.
Nothing.
Your head is tired, and that is a thing that goes on and on and on. Counting that I also sometimes work for 24 hours. So you can imagine by the time I get off the following day, Jamani, I'm already.
So people here in diaspora are only married to worship.
That is it. That is it.
You wake up early in the morning, work. Now let me cut you. Let me intrude somewhere. You go to work at 6, as you said. You come out at 5. Let me tell you that our brothers and sisters out there, when they come at 5 out, they go to another work.
Can you
until
imagine?
23.
Yeah.
You are married to work.
Yes.
Your ship is only work.
Work.
What can we tell these people actually?
How do we understand? Because I mean, it's not everybody who's going to understand this.
Not everybody.
No, especially if you have not stayed here, you're not going to understand it. You know, working extra, you go to a mini job. You know, it's just out of this world. It's just the way it is. You cannot even.
You cannot try to. But now
you cannot even.
The problem is Auntie Wanjiku in the village. She's waiting that you get married. Uncle Wanjiku in the Wanjiku. How do we call her man in
Uncle?
Uncle. No. Let me. You know, Wanjiku is.
I'm not going to mention Uncle.
He will kill you.
Uncle is
okay. Uncle is waiting that you get married.
Yeah.
The villagers are stressing. Wanjiku went to Europe. She has never got married.
Imagine.
And yet they are expecting man. Wanjiku is working. She's married to Workship.
Yeah.
She has never got time even to go and represent herself out there, so that this man you always praise from the other side of the West African side. They can at least see you. They never see you, and now you are married. You can never. Sure.
I'm telling you, alafu, not only that, after going to mini jobs, still there's somebody who is going to come and tell you, oh, come and help me to do this and this and that and that.
If you're joining us right now, tell us which ship are you in.
Yeah, and in case you're there, and you're in diaspora, please tell us more about this, because it's true.
It's true.
It's true about this.
This story is true.
And did I tell you the other people there? Even there are people who are doing studies besides learning. Besides working, working main job, working mini jobs, and still they're going to learn. When are they going to get on a date?
That's the very question we're going to ask after this break. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
Agnes is saying here, preach it. Agnes understands the power of workship here in diaspora. Relationships.
Relationship, it's not easy to find, and you know, it's not only me. Kanida is on the other end. Yeah, he's working. He's very lucky that he has his wife with him.
Poor man.
Yeah. And then there's us. There are people who are single out there, and we never see each other. Why? That weekend that you really want to even relax,
that's the one you want to go for a mini job.
That's where you're going to go for a mini job. That's when you want to, you know, even I was talking to one of my ladies, one of my girls here, and she was telling me, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot meet us on, we cannot meet on Sunday because we had wanted to go for a tea, you know, the girls out and all that. She could not even come. She cannot even come right now because why? She has studies. Akona vitabu. She's now busy. Not only is she working, she's also doing her books. Yeah. So that is the life that you have here. Kama si kusoma, it's work. If it's not work.
But this workship has actually affected so many ships out here. You know, not even the single ship, for those who are single, not even for the married ones. Even for the married ones, it has even affected them. Let me tell you the truth. Men here in diaspora and women, they wake up all in the morning. Like they say, you said you wake up at 5, you're not in the house. You come back at 5.
5 in the evening.
Most of them run to another second job. They come back at 23. Now, as an African man who has come from back to the village from Ombokolo in Uganda.
Ombokolo tena.
Ombokolo actually is a very big village in Uganda. Ombokolo village. Go on Google. It's a very good village. Yes, so let's take this man has come from Ombokolo village in Uganda and has landed here. He's a typical African man who knows my wife is always in the kitchen. But when you come to diaspora, you are all going to work, whether you like it or not. That's how you are married to workships. Then again, this man comes back from work. If he doesn't have a second job, he's expecting the woman to be in the house. The woman is coming at 23:30 in the night here in Diaspora. Now the relationship starts to be shaky.
When I mean, it's true, because you know, in a relationship, in any kind of relationship, may it be friendship, courtship, entanglement ship, whatever ship, everything, every kind of ship needs a communication, right? And if you don't have that,
we can communicate all the time. But if we are married to workship, it's very difficult. We can communicate. What does it bring when I'm at work and I'm telling you, "Hi, babe, how are you doing today?"
Yeah,
and you're on the other side at work and telling me, "I'm very fine." But
only text messages.
Text messages will not bring nothing.
They will not bring anything. You know, we all need that. We all need that kind of communication whereby you are standing there, I'm standing here, and we are both looking at each other's eyes, and you're like,
or you are sitting here, popping popcorns of 2 cents and enjoying a movie on Netflix for free. You see, that is our relationship.
That's how supposed the relationship to be. You know,
but now we are in workship.
You know, and it's just breaking bad. Before we end really this end, we should really try to come up with a solution on how to bring this communication whenever it comes to for us who are working so much.
All right,
we really need to get to that.
Are you asking for help now?
I have, because really I'm trying to think in future I'll be married, right? Yes. I'll get married very soon, I believe. I have faith in God.
I'm praying for you, my girl.
Hello. Hey. Amen.
May she get married very soon.
Amen.
May everything that is again somewhere hiding her dreams come true this weekend.
Amen.
Everything that has shattered her getting married, her auntie from the village Wanjiku telling her she will never get married, we rebuke it in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Everybody who thinks that she will not going to get married anytime sooner, let me tell you, she's going to get married to a millionaire.
Hallelujah.
Anything that has come in between her marriage that she's not going to look pretty, may all the makeup that are made in China land in Diaspora. Am I preaching?
You're preaching or you're preaching?
I wish I was a pastor. People will know how workship has affected so many relationships here in Diaspora. People are married to work. You wake up early in the morning, the time that your bed is seeing you is at 23:30, and that is the time you're taking a shower. Even your kitchen doesn't know you. You know, I was thinking the other day, you don't even have any kind of relationship with your own house. Your own house. Most of us, there are some vehicles that are going here. Those vehicles that people these wazungos always rent to go for holidays. That they have a bathroom inside, a kitchen inside. You know, the big car talking, the caravan.
Yeah.
I think most of us will gonna rent that.
There's much cheaper.
Why do we have to pay rent in
Diaspora?
Diaspora?
We don't even see our own houses.
Yes. Why do we have to pay rent in Diaspora? Instead, we can buy that caravan. Always go work the way we are working. 5 in the morning. At night we are back at home. You know, people back in Uganda, in Tanzania, in Kenya, they come back home early at 5. Government offices are always closed. People working in private offices, they are back at 5, at 8. They are watching news with their children. Here in Diaspora, forget it. You come back, you get the kids came from kindergarten, they are already asleep. The only thing you can give them is a very small kiss early in the morning when they are sleeping and you are living in the house.
And you're in the night when you're coming and in the workship.
Sheep power.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
.22 FM. This is Radio Ara.
This is Radio Ara.
Home of African music.
Situvae faster na siwigo uko ndani naona kuna watoto wamevua nguo eti kuna joto rumba sakata kamata madada tamu kama kashata Monday Wednesday sijali Thursday nangoja Friday lala ula la 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 la
be sure that ula la 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 is not here in Germany. I'm telling you, Vicky. At Monday is what? I don't know. Tuesday is what? And Thursday you are waiting for the weekend. In Diaspora, you don't wait for weekends. People are married to workshops.
To work even to an extent you forget which day you are in.
I don't know how you ladies manage. You can even forget your days.
I will forget which day is today. I forgot. I totally thought today was Thursday.
That's how.
And I was very convinced with my own thinking.
No wonder your Auntie Wanjiku, she's asking when are you going to get married. I'm telling you, Auntie Wanjiku, she will never get married. Here in Diaspora, they are working 24/6. We
are working. Working.
There is no for 24/7.
But I believe one day he's coming. He's going to come.
But I wonder how these married people here in Diaspora try to come to maintain their ships.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, because, right now. By the way,
most of the people I know, there are people who wake up early in the morning and they come back very late. How do they manage?
Maybe I'm trying to think. Maybe one of the things is just everybody have their own aim. They have their own goals whereby they just know. Okay, we are just going to focus on building the empire that we are building, and maybe that keeps them strong. But on the other hand, I believe every couple they need that. I mean, come on, we are grown ups.
Togetherness.
Togetherness, where you need that touch, you need that kiss. You know that. Yeah,
but now we are actually married to the kisses that we see on the emojis. The emojis.
Emojis.
That's how. That is how Workship has destroyed marriages in Diaspora. Instead of seeing your wife in the evening give a real kiss, you are sending emojis. Emojis are on your SMS chat more than you kiss your wife.
True. You clearly. Even that's why even I think sometimes when I hear people complaining that they don't even have that feeling about.
Wait, are these things called emojis? Or I was just mentioning.
And no, I believe you're giving them the swag name. Emojis.
But they are called emojis.
Emojis.
Those kisses that you see someone sending on SMS. Sure.
And then the other one is smiling, the other one is kahag, the other one is kahag.
People are married to those emojis.
You're not even married to your own wife anymore. Lakini, what do we do? What do we do about the workshop for those who are in relationships?
Let me tell you, I've talked to a friend of mine who really works extra hard, like me. You know, men who come from South Africa, West Africa, they work extra hard. We have talked about it on the episode. You can watch it on YouTube on Diaspora Chronicles. Yes, with Akinyi herself. She has bombarded everything that you need to understand. So the working that they're working, and I don't know how do they try. But somebody was telling me, a friend of mine from West Africa. I just asked, the way you work extra hard. You know, sometimes I thought I don't work. But there are people here 24/6 they are working. So I was just asking, are you not married to work? You are in workship every time. What happens to your family back at home? And then he told me, my brother, we need to lay a foundation.
Can you imagine?
Before that girl comes. Before that girl, so he has to work extra hard so that he is married to a workship right now. He's having an extra internal affair with work other than a wife, so that when the wife comes, she will get that portion of what he has worked hard. It's not bad.
It also reminds me of another Egyptian, another friend of mine. He's an Egyptian.
Yes.
He's from Egypt. That guy. Now this is a very crazy working hours.
Okay.
That guy wakes up at 9. Yeah, he walks to his he walks to his place. He goes to work at 9. Lee goes hardy around 5, and then 5 he goes and open his company. He works till around until 1 a.m. And then 1 a.m. he has a break to sleep until 3 a.m. 3 a.m. he goes again because his company is of medicine. He has to go and sign in the people who are getting in. Then come back at 5 in the morning, sleep until 9, until 8, then go to work at 9.
A standing ovation for that man.
I'm telling you.
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara.
This is Radio Ara.
Home of African music.
Monday ni kazi, Tuesday ni katu Monday, Wednesday sijali, Thursday nangoja Friday lala, ula la 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 la, ula la 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 la, ula la 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 la, on the midnight train.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Elani.
With the
Mashups fan base. They have a very good mashups
with
there.
Mercy Walker.
They're trying to support and introduce an upcoming artist.
Oh wow, yeah. Do you imagine they're doing a mashup of Kenyan music?
I'm telling you, it's a very nice, and it sounds very different.
Hey yo, you should listen to this song with Elani. Shwizi.
Yes.
Mashup on.
Agnes is saying it is called the Many Ships of Life. Many Ships of Life. Which ship are you in actually? And if you're listening to us right now, remember we are talking about the ship. Which ships are you? And we today we focus on the workship because Wanjiku, the auntie for my Victoria here, she asked Vicky, when are you getting married? When am I getting married? She never knew that Wanjiku, she's actually working and forgot about the relationships. I think what I do a mistake is posting pictures when I'm having makeup, and one would think that is only the work that I have. My friend. Yeah. I am the kind of a duck. When you see me on water, I look so comfortable, but down there I'm paddling as hard as I can. Jamani, that's why you never find me. Hey, but anyway, I'm going to get one. Now, it drops me on something else. For those guys who are, the husband works the night shift and the wife works the day shift. How are they surviving? Can you imagine? How are they surviving? But something funny, the women will always get pregnant. I think, let me tell you, there's something that you call, have you ever gone to a break? Yeah. Even here in studio, sometimes our director is saying, let's go for a very short commercial break. Then you hear.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
So you hear this break. That is the time that everything happens. Everything. That is the time that everything happens. Let me tell you the truth. That one man who is working very hard at night, the woman is working at the daytime. So when the man is entering and the woman is waking up to go, now you see this break of meeting. For those who are watching us on Facebook, they are seeing this. But if you're listening to us on www.cradio.com or you're listening to us live, just imagine crossing the same. I'm holding fingers. When the man is coming from night shift and the woman is going to day shift, this point where they meet, this break, pregnant, and they just get sweet, and that one is very automatic. That's why you wonder, this man wakes up very night, very sleeps the whole day and goes to work at night. The woman goes to work on daytime. How come she's pregnant? It's workship, but again it comes to a break ship. With the break ship, where this break is break ship in this life. Thank you so much. That's where this thing happens. Yeah. And let me tell you, there's nothing sweet like that. On that small break, married man says, "Oh, at least now I know." Hey, my husband, are you listening? When did I have to advise this man? So don't you worry about this. There are some people who are married to workship, or the ships of life, as Agi has told us. Yeah. But let me tell you, on that small break that they are meeting, when they are crossfiring fires, that is everything that happens. They are crossfiring. That means crossfiring. One is going to night shift, another one is going to day shift. But this break they met here, that is crossfire. So that means there's always a solution. Even if there is always a solution, there's always a solution. Now we see there is a break ship whereby you just meet and you just have that moment. Yes, that break ship. It defines your break ship, your relationship, and your workship. Have you ever had also with this kind of work, whereby they work, one man is the husband is working one weekend, you know, because of the kids, maybe they have to interchange the weekend. Yes, the husband is working this weekend, then the wife works the other weekend, then but still they still get pregnant. It is possible. I told you, this break ship that you meet in between, the crossfire, when one is coming in and the other one is going, it's going, but that means there's a solution in there. There is a solution in workship, and that thing happens. Hey Jamani, if you're in any kind of ship, courtship, relationship,
workship, friendship, entanglement, ship, ship, whatever, zote. You tell us. And how does it work for you, especially for the people who are in diaspora?
Yes.
What do you say? What would you say? What did you tell us? How is it working for you? How do you imagine it's going to work for you in future? Because I'm thinking right now, in future, I really don't want to my future husband, I don't want to be working the way I'm working right now.
Tell him,
really.
tell him.
He's listening. You better listen.
He's
to
listening. Somewhere.
I want, now this one is not even a need. Yes. I want to be working less so that I can have time for you.
You want to be working
and my
less.
babies and our babies, because we have a lot of babies and never. So we're going to have a lot of babies. I'm talking to my husband. So, and that's why I think if there's a guy out there and you really know.
I want you to talk to your husband. Don't just talk to any guy out there. He's listening.
Okay,
the
my
director
husband
is even saying you should look at the camera and face the mic so that the listeners can listen to you, and those who are watching you can watch you.
I don't know what he's in today, but anyway, Asante, Sawa, I'm going
your
to use
auntie Wanjiko has been asking, why are you not married? Why are you not getting married?
Okay.
It's workship, Auntie Wanjiko. That's what she's doing here in diaspora. She's married to work. Now, talk to your husband here. You got the chance to talk. Is on radio.
Since I've worked so many years until I've not have had you for enough time. Since I want to really enjoy you, I want to reduce my working hours so that I can have time for you and our babies. So that I can be able to be sitting down and planning for the dinners, what you're going to eat tonight and all that, because I love cooking, and for planning our holidays on the yacht. So, my husband. Asante.
The husband. Let me now talk to the husband.
Yeah.
The husband. You have had Vicky.
Yeah.
Please, she has worked for a long day. She has worked for a long time.
Yes.
When she comes to your place, I know you are working too.
Yes.
You are married to Workship.
Yeah.
Work extra harder.
Yeah.
But when she comes, don't send her to work. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do I need an amen?
An amen. Hallelujah. Woo! Yes, that's how it is. And I think that's one of the that is one of the solution on the people who are really married and can really find a way to,
thank you so much,
to relax.
Yes, for those who are married to Workship, continue working hard, but maybe most of them have their own goals they want to meet, they want to target before they get married. And those who are getting, some people, life happens, okay? Like the ships of life, the ships of life happens. Maybe you got married before you got prepared, Now you have to work extra harder to show this lady, to show this man.
How do you get married without being prepared?
You can get married, the Crossfire, I told you, the Crossfire, it can make you get married anytime you didn't want.
Okay.
So if a man is responsible, and you met only once, you did the Crossfire, Ukraine, Russia, only once, Ukraine, Russia, you end up getting married because you don't want to hurt her.
Ukraine, Russia.
Ukraine, Russia, that is the Crossfire.
Okay, you're crazy.
You get what I'm telling you? So you can get married abruptly, the crossfiring. So a man meets a woman, the crossfire that happens, Ukraine, Russia, you end up getting married.
By the way, talking of workship, it also, since we are all human beings, right? Blood runs in our veins. Of course, there are some things that really happens, like the Ukraine, Russia crisscross or break ship, that you get to meet someone, maybe you don't know them, then you just get to an entanglement ship where you just have those crossfires. But then it affects also because a lot of people tend to focus on that, only having crossfire ship, and they don't even think about what Look at the husband.
Agnes is confusing us here in the show. He's telling us, tell the Egyptian he doesn't need a wife. Then he said, look at the husband with nice eyes. He's watching. Agnes, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for keeping on your own African music.
Wow, thank you so much.
Now you see, I told you here you're gonna find her. Tell your auntie Wanjiku in the village. You are working. Even now you are seated here, you're working.
I'm still working.
Maybe you might get your husband from work. Sure. Now look at you.
Maybe I might get a husband here at work.
Agnes has seen you. Your husband shall see you.
Hallelujah. Amen. Guy, lakini but then before I finish, before Agnes, thank you so much. You're such a darling. Anyway, I was saying something about most of the.
Agnes, you've just finished this lady. Agnes.
So I was saying, most of us, when you get to workshop such that you just have maybe those only crossfires, and those crossfires you just think it's only having that crossfire, but by there I came to understand. For those, I've talked with a couple of people who they have only entangled themselves with that crossfires, and they really don't know the meaning of being in a relationship.
Yeah, that is it. So you end up getting married and starting your relationship inside your marriage. Such
that, by the way, and that's why maybe most of whenever Corona started, that's why most of the relationship fell, because a lot of people were in workship, then they got into crossfires, and then they never spent time. And now in Corona, they was forced to spend more time with each other, only for them to find themselves, shit, who is this I was married to?
So this is the caliber?
This is the thing that was married to.
God, that's the time you're asking God, where was I? That's why I told you, every man who goes out to the club early in the morning, that's the time you know, who did I take home? Now you understand what I'm telling you. Early in the morning, that's the time you're gonna know
who did you take home.
That's what I'm telling you. You end up into a relationship, and this Corona, the way it brought people together,
I'm telling you,
that's the time you're knowing, oh my God,
it played both parts.
It played both parts, good parts, so that you can
good and great.
Hey, thank you so much, actually.
You out there, it doesn't matter what kind of ship you are, courtship, relationship, entanglementship, workship, whatever it is, ship, you tell us, how do you manage with it? What are the goodies and the baddies of everything that you're going through? And for that end, Leo, give us a parting shot.
I'm telling you,
Mr. Crossfire.
If you're working hard outside there and you're in a workship, make sure you have a plan B. Don't find your wife in Nigeria wherein you're in diaspora. If you are a man.
But what are the plan B? That's when I have to ask. What are the plan B?
I'll give them next week.
Okay, sawa. That's so sawa. Anyway, that was CR and me, your Queen V, all the way from Radio R here.
Stuttgart
African music.
Join us next time. We're gonna tell you what is plan B. Don't only work.
I have to know the plan B, whereby you don't have to go get a woman in Nigeria.
There must be a plan B.
Okay, sawa. Anyway.
So if you are in any ship, situationship, conditionship, leadership, rulership, membership, relationship.
99.22 FM. This is Radio Ara. Home of African music.
Jack on the beat. I love you, but my mama doesn't care. I need you, but that